Not really spicy. Mm, not really spicy. Mm, it's good. Mm,
I'm Smokin' Ed Curry. I'm a professional pepper breeder and hot sauce maker by trade, and I'm here to rank my favorite peppers from mild to wild. I'm going to be ranking these peppers on two things today: flavor complexity and heat. I'm ready to get into some peppers. Jalapeno. Jalapenos are either green or red. Red jalapenos are the ripe version of this fruit. There is no way to tell from the skin whether a jalapeno is hot or not. Inside, it's got a very, very thick flesh on it. This red part is the flesh. And then the pith is this white part. A lot of people take the pith and the seed out, but seeds have no heat. They just give texture to your sauces. This pith is really where the heat is. These are called ribs. You can see the main part of the pith, and then there's a little cavity underneath. These ribs have some of the best flavor that's in a pepper. It's a very flavorful pepper. You get a sugar sweetness up front when you bite into it, and then you get that floral taste towards the end of it. We use it a lot when we want some sauce to be on the sweeter side. I would say that this pepper is in the high 5,000s, maybe even 6 to 7,000 on Scoville heat units. This jalapeno is right up here. Out of the peppers that I've brought, this one is the most flavorful with the mildest heat. Orange scorpion. I love the color
Oh,
and
no.
the texture of this pepper. It has all these ridges and bumps in it. That means that there's more area for the pith inside to grow. Scorpion peppers are very thin-walled. The flesh is very thin, the pith is very thin, but they pack a lot of heat. This orange one is really vibrant to me. You can smell it immediately. It's a very pungent pepper. That pith wall that I was talking about, it's really pronounced. But there's deep, deep pockets. And if you look in these pockets, that yellow stuff is capsaicin. That's really, really hot. That is a chemical compound that our brain perceives as heat. Capsaicin is kind of akin to a poison to us. So the reaction is telling us, hey, don't eat this. It's the plant's way of protecting itself. It releases huge amounts of endorphin and dopamine into your system. So you actually get kind of a rush while you're eating food with it. That produces a lot of physiological effects that's gonna happen to everybody. The hotter the pepper gets, usually the less the seed production in it. Just a little teeny taste. And you can see those oils on my fingers. No. Gloves are for you guys, not for me. When I taste this pepper, the heat comes on almost immediately. Scorpions are more on the bitter side, but they have that floral note to them that really can bring out other flavors when you mix it in a hot sauce. Scorpions go between, say, 700,000 Scoville heat units, and up to the highest one we've ever seen measured is 1.4 million Scoville heat units. I'm placing this pepper on the spicy side. It's one of the hotter peppers there is. Carolina Reaper. This is the granddaddy of all the peppers. This is Smokin' Ed's Carolina Reaper, the hottest pepper in the world. The Guinness World Record right now at a low average of 1.642 million Scoville heat units. Compared to the jalapeno we started with, it's like roller skates to the space shuttle. What motivated me to develop this breed was I was looking to raise a certain capsaicinoid in peppers that I truly believe can cause a cancer cell to start an autoimmune sequence. Also, I wanted it to be sweeter with simple sugars. By accident, I was given the hottest pepper in the world. It's a very scary looking pepper. It's full of ridges and bumps and spikes.
That's what I call it, the Carolina Reaper.
And it just looks mean. That's a good indicator that this is going to be a seriously hot pepper. When we open this one up, you'll notice the pith is really high up on the pepper. It's got a very high seed pocket. The ribs are really, really wide. Again, more capsaicin producing material. It smells so floral, it's unbelievable. The sweetness, you can almost taste it in your tongue. But I know this pepper is going to be hot. So I'm just going to take a little slice. I don't recommend anybody eat more than that much.
Oh my God.
If you don't chew it, it's going to get stuck in your throat or it's going to give you a bellyache. You must chew the pepper up when you're eating it straight. You get this amazing sugar sensation, and then that floral tone blossoms, and all of a sudden the heat just goes bam, punches you right in the face. I'm having trouble talking because the saliva has just gone in my mouth. I'm starting to cry, okay, just from a little bit of pepper. I can feel my skin changing color. The hair is going up on my arms. All this is happening because I like it, okay? At the risk of being the proud papa of this pepper, I'm still going to put it all the way up here.
What about wasabi and black pepper?
Josh Gottheimer's a problem solver.
I don't like black pepper. It's like so bitter.
Tax credits for renters and lower taxes for seniors.
Can't even eat it.
Cut your taxes and solve this problem.
Disgusting.
What if there was no galaxy far,
Can't
far
chew
away,
it.
and there was no joy?
Flavor is amazing. The heat is stupid.
Peach Ghost.
When people want to get into more intense peppers, I always recommend the ghost pepper to start with. This happens to be a peach buchalokia. The skin is really shiny and it's pretty smooth. This pepper has a lot of crinkles in it. Because it's
looks
long,
like a dumpling.
there's a lot of space for that capsaicin-producing tissue to grow. This has kind of a cinnamon note or a vanilla note when you cut it open. There's a higher seed pocket on this pepper, and the ribs are really, really thin. Look at that oil. Even though it's got all this pith in it, if you look inside, there's very, very few seeds. It has more of a bitter tone to it. It tastes like a cinnamon or a vanilla flavor. Earthy tones to it. This is more like, okay, I'm gonna make stew with this. This one has very little heat to it, but for the novice or for the average person, they're gonna think they're eating something very, very hot. Being one of my favorite peppers, I'm gonna put this on the more flavorful side, but I don't really think it's that spicy. I gave this best all-around pepper, but barely hot to me. Chocolate Butla. This is a pepper that more people should know about. The flavor is intense. It is an amazing pepper to cook with, and it is an amazing pepper in sauce. Because it was bred with the chocolate scorpion, you should always expect this chocolate color. There's a lot of little nooks and crannies and a lot of bumps on this pepper. It actually has the little spikes on it that are indices of a lot of capsaicin production. And then usually they have this tri-lobe shape. So you get these two lobes up here and this lobe down here. And it kind of gives it the appearance of a face. When I'm going through the field, I like picking them out and I'll put one on the dashboard and call it Charlie or something for the day before I eat it. We're gonna name this one Tommy. This is extremely thin-skinned. But if you look inside, the pith is almost red. It's got very dark tones to it. And the oils pool really quickly on the inside. The air is bringing that capsaicin out through the skin. I got a high seed pocket like some of the other super hots, but the ribs don't have seeds on them. On these peppers, the seed pockets are the ones that intrigue me, because that lets me know, is it going to be viable, and am I going to be able to use it again next year? Most of the chocolate peppers have huge amounts of tannin in them. The heavy tannins in this give it a unique flavor that I've not found in any of the other chocolate peppers. I don't taste the heat right away. What I get is that kind of citrusy floral flavor. It spreads throughout the mouth, and because the tannins have activated on the sides of my tongue and like in the cheeks and in my gums, but then that heat builds. And it's one of those burns that starts in your throat and works its way up, not the opposite way. So once that burn starts, it's very, very hard to talk. This is the only pepper so far that has made me break a sweat. I think these are amazing peppers to cook with. This is one of the spicier peppers. I'm gonna place it right about here. And I chose that unique flavor because of the tannin experience that's happening. And the heat is great. I wouldn't recommend it for a beginner, but if you like hot stuff in your food, this is one to use. Red Scotch bonnet. I love the Scotch bonnet. I just didn't think it was hot enough, so I might have played around a little bit with it in the Reaper. These peppers are beautiful. They look really smooth and classic, almost like I have in Euro. But if you get up close, you can see little teeny bumps. The red ones are the best all-around heat and flavor, in my opinion. As you get lighter in colors, those have more fruity tones to them and less heat. All varieties of true Scotch bonnets are very, very hard. It's almost like it's a rock pepper, okay? When you squeeze them, they don't give. The skin is very tough, and they've got a lot of seeds in them. This pepper, because I bred it with the Carolina Reaper, has a lot more ridges in it than a normal Scotch bonnet. So there's a lot more area for capsaicinoid production. When you cut it open, you see the difference. There's not really that many seeds inside, and they're pretty much combined to the upper pith. The skin texture is not the same. This one that's been bred with the Reaper has a very thin skin as compared to this one that's with the Scotch bonnet, which is very thick. I'm gonna taste both of these because I like them.
This is the Emirates Premium Economy Seat. economy. Perhaps they need to call it something else.
I knew I was underwater. I just
Economy
didn't
first
realize I
class.
was this underwater.
I could eat this all day long. This is a pepper that just tastes delicious, and it augments everything you put it on. There's no real heat to it for me. For the normal person, they'd say, oh, that's a little bit warm. But for me, it's just like candy. This one that's been crossed with the Reaper, I'm not going to eat such a big piece of because it's going to have that fruity sweetness up front, and then that heat's just going to build on right away. That's the part I like. As far as hot peppers go, they're a medium pepper that anybody can enjoy. This is one of my favorite peppers to use. The flavor is unbelievable. I don't think it's very hot at all. Red habanero. Habaneros are known for their smooth skin. They're also known for their unique shapes. If you go to the habanero bin at your local grocery store, it's hard to find two that are exactly the same. Habaneros don't really have good heat. And the skin itself is a little bit thicker than most of the hotter peppers that are out there. They tend to look waxy. That's the natural sheen of the pepper. It's very thin-walled, but the color on the inside is more like the skin on the outside. There's not a lot of that capsaicinoid producing tissue on this pepper. The seed pocket is pretty high and the ribs are pretty thin. You don't get sweetness, you don't get like an earth tone, you get like the tones you get out of honey. You can tell the different flowers that are grown that the honey's come from. Right now I'm starting to experience that heat, say right about here in my throat, and it's working its way up my tongue. The floral taste too is very overpowering. I just don't like that experience. I like it to pair with something, not have to be melded with something. Even though it's the most widely used pepper, I believe that it is a very overrated pepper.
Yeah.
And if you're really looking for a unique experience, there's plenty of other spectrums to go to. The heat level on these peppers is not there, and the flavor is really bland. And for me, it's blah, blah, blah. Cayenne, I've seen more varieties that are called cayenne than any other variety.
Another overrated
they
pepper.
pair well with just about everything out there, from fish to fowl to meat to cheese. We've actually made ice cream with cayennes. This variety is one that we've bred out that is extremely tasty, and it grows very large. These are a very thick flesh cayenne. When we grew this pepper out, one of the unique qualities I loved about it was that it turned from a really dark green all the way to a really vibrant red. But not all the green left when it was totally ripe. We're just going to go down into the small part and again into the big part. Very little seeds. You're going to get about 100 seeds as compared to a normal cayenne. It tastes like Mother Earth to me, and what I want to do is get something else to put on it, like a goat cheese and maybe some rosemary or sage or something. This is my favorite pepper. It's got no heat at all. And by no heat, I'm saying, maybe 10,000 to 20,000 Scoville heat units. I would rank it best all-around pepper, as far as I'm concerned, for the everyday cook. Fresno, it is a bittersweet pepper. It has that kind of sweetness that the jalapeno flesh has, but right afterwards comes a very bitter flavor. They have a very unique quality to them. When you're cooking with them, it takes a lot to bring out the flavor. You can't just mix it up and put it in a sauce and get that unique Fresno flavor. You have to cook slowly. And that brings the flavonoids that are really there, that bitter side, out to the prominence so that you get a bitter experience first and then the sweet. You're going to see that just like the jalapeno, it's a very thick flesh pepper. It's got a lot of seeds in it and a very high pith as opposed to the long pith that the jalapeno had. It smells like medicine. It really does. I'm trying to fool you into eating me, but I'm not going to taste good once you eat me. I don't use Fresno's raw. I think they're excellent as far as sauces go. On the fourth or fifth chew, you get this burst of sweetness. But what it is bitter beforehand and then bitter afterwards to me.
Like chewing gum pepper.
We've never had them over 3,000 Scoville when we tested them. They're very mild pepper. Works really well in hot sauce and works really well in cooking. It's not a very tasty pepper at all. And it has no heat. So I'm going to place it in the bottom quadrant. To me, it tastes like Angostura bitters. It's got that little bit of sweetness, but unless you're mixing it with something, it's not worth having. Mustard apocalypse. I chose this mustard apocalypse that we've bred out. This apocalypse, to
like
me,
ghost pepper.
is a much
Carolina.
sweeter pepper than its parent, the Moruga scorpion. Now you can see this classic Moruga shape at the top. It's got a lot of bumps in it. It's just a thick-walled pepper at the very top of the pepper. But as you get down, it gets a lot thinner and a lot thinner, and it has more give to it. The tail, to me, is the fruitiest part of the pepper. This one I love because it's really dynamic. Fruity, floral, bitter. Okay, you get all three of those tones to it. On the high side, you got that thick seed wall, and the skin's a little bit thicker on the top. And then as you move down, it gets thinner and thinner and thinner. It has a lot of pith to it. And the ribs are a little bit thicker than your normal super hot. I think that's why it has such a good heat. There's not as much oil production in these as there has been in other peppers, but there is a lot of pith that's going to be holding that capsaicin. If you're going to eat it fresh, it all depends on what you want to eat. If you cut it down at the bottom, you're going to get that fruity tone that I was talking about. If you get this middle section, that's going to be more of the floral that comes from, you know, the Moruga scorpion or any of the other scorpions. And up at the top here, where the pith is so thick, it's going to be bitter. I'm going really thin on the top because I know this is going to be bitter and smoking hot. My favorite thing to do with this pepper is to use it in salsas, but I also use it in condiments. This pepper is extremely good for hot sauce, because you get a great heat without having that overtone or overpowering heat. It's a slow burn. It's not that immediate upfront slap in the face. For those who are ready to go past the ghost pepper, this is your next go-to pepper. I think this is a lot more tasty than the Butla, but it doesn't have that heat that I love going for. I gave it a 3-in-1 above the Butla, because it has those three unique flavor profiles just in one pepper. There you have it. These are some of my favorite peppers to grow and some of my favorite peppers to cook with. Start on the low end, work your way up. Most of all, it should be something that you enjoy, not something that destroys you.
Hey, all you heat seekers out there. Welcome back
Heat
to Fat and
seeker.
Spicy. I'm Fat.
And I'm Spicy.
This is the channel that's dedicated to everything with flavor and spice and not so nice. Don't forget to check us out throughout the week, because we are posting videos all the time.
Wow, they have a YouTube channel for hot.
Alright guys, we are back after last week's big 1,500 subscriber celebration with that 3 million Scoville pepper extract sauce. It burned us up, so if you are not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because the closer we get to each new milestone, we just get hotter and everything gets better. So once we get to 2,000, we'll be doing the 9 million Scoville pepper extract, which is the Mad Dog 357 with the number 9 liquid plutonium. We'll be doing that next, so hit that subscribe button. But we are back with our series for the Inferno Candy Company. We have a lot of hot challenges all in one box. What we we have done is that we have labeled them 1 through what I thought was 1 through 9 until I was labeling them, and we still have 10 more to go. We already did 1, so it looks like they actually sent us 11 products altogether instead of 10. So lucky you guys, we still have 10 more ways of being in a lot of pain. So we have numbered them on the back at random, 1 through 10, and every week you guys will comment below which number you want to see us do next. So on the last week's video, the number that won through the comments was number 5. So I'm going to dig through this box now, find out what number 5 is, and then we'll eat it up from there. All right. I wrote them on the backs of each one so that I had no idea what they were. So if you can see it, there's number 5, and it is the Zombie Puffs.
How did I know that?
So there is the label. And the Zombie Puff is just
What is this?
wasabi. Wasabi
Oh,
covered
cheese
drenched
puffs.
Cheese puffs. Huh. And of course, lucky us, there is wasabi, habanero peppers, ghost pepper, Carolina Reaper, and
damn.
Trinidad scorpion peppers. Well,
What?
we haven't really done wasabi challenges on this channel, which is weird that we
That's
haven't
hella
done this
spicy.
before, so this will be interesting. All right, guys. Well, oh, that is covered. As always around here, we give everything a sniff test, see what we're getting into. So I'm gonna inhale a bunch of powder here. Ooh, that sent shivers down my spine.
There's a little zombie trying to get out of there.
You're not picking up much?
No.
I'm telling you, if you guys have been watching, his nose is progressively getting worse and worse because that is overwhelming. All right, there's
Wow.
a little cheese doodle.
Oh, there's
Actually, no, there's a lot in here, so let's get it. All right, that is all 4. And as you can see, these almost look like little zombie fingers, if you will. So let's just go ahead and do.
They look like they've been put away
God
for
damn,
1,000
too.
years.
Let's do these 2 at a time.
Oh,
You're
like a good
crazy.
Jolly idea.
Just get it over with, and I can smell it all the way from here. So you're crazy.
I don't know. Forewarning, there could be, depending on the heat on this thing, just be prepared for a gag reflex.
Make sure you hit subscribe so you can see more stupid stuff like this every week.
More gags.
All right. Oh. Oh.
Oh my gosh. It like shot straight to my brain. It surpassed everything filling my skull and went right to my brain.
Oh. Wow. Wow. That's intense.
I'm trying to find it. That's the bad.
Wasabi just took everything to the next level. I'll tell you that right now.
That's the bad thing about cheese puffs. It gets caught in your teeth, but with the regular cheese puffs, you want to, get around in there and get every bit of it and eat it. But this, no.
That's hot.
And it's stuck.
Yeah, the cheese became like a paste. So it's holding everything in there. It just burning. Wow.
Yeah.
This is hotter than the first one. Whatever we had last week, this is hotter.
Oh. Yeah, that is definitely hot, but that was gross in the beginning.
Well, this is going to linger.
Yeah, because it's stuck in your teeth. And I don't want to look around to get it out.
Oh, wow, this is going to be a bad night. Oh, that's bad. Okay, I'm sweating pretty bad. Oh, it's hot. That is hot. I would say, oh man, yeah, this is just hot. This is not a good time.
No, my stomach, my bowel. My brain.
They call it zombie puffs because the wasabi in this one affects the brain. Usually spice doesn't affect the brain by itself, but as we know, zombies want one thing, and that's the brain, and that's what the wasabi's doing in this.
I'm definitely not thinking about eating anybody, so.
Wow.
Ooh, man.
That's strong. Honestly, man, what was last week's? Oh, we did the cookie last week, and it was hot, but this, it brought it to the next level.
Well, at least it had like 4 pieces in it. For y'all, not for us.
Yeah, I think doing them both at the same time was a bad idea. Oh gosh, I want water bad. Yeah, this is not.
Give me a paper towel. My nose is running.
If this is foreboding of like things to come during this whole series, which we now have 9 more parts of, this is gonna be rough. But you guys should enjoy it because you love these super hots.
I mean, I can feel it in my teeth, but I don't want to lick them. It's gross.
Oh man, yeah, that's rough. That is not good. Good job to Inferno Candy Company on that one. Link is in the description if you want these. If you want to suffer, go grab them. Zombie puffs, or you can get the full 10 or 11 part sample pack like we did. It's worth it. It is.
Man, my nose is running, buddy.
All right. Well, this is hot. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Yep.
Hope you all enjoyed it. That's part 2, guys.
With all that being said, remember to keep it fat.
Keep it spicy.
See ya.
Hell no. How about hell no?
Precision is the difference between a butcher and a surgeon.
Once a bandle gunner, always a bandle gunner.
This is pretty shit. Reroll, man. It's pretty shit. These are bad rerolls. Alrighty. Alright, stay down.
An enemy has been slain.
Wow, he missed. Hey, thought. Huh? Hey, thought. Nope. Ugh. What are they doing? What's up? I'm good. They're so dumb. I can't. Sorry. What is this? I'll be right back.
trust nothing but your strength. Let us hunt those who have fallen to darkness.
Damn, ADC again. When will they ever learn that if I get my hands on something nice, that it's over.
The dark. I smell blood. On wings of night.
So much boomerang.
innocent cry out.
Oh my god, Melio! That Mazar is gonna fucking pay for that. Told you I was coming for that ass, Bill. Told you. Oh, bro. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? Where is the help, man? Come on, dude. Oh my god. This fucking Milio. God, this Milio sucks. Fucking Milio. Oh my god, so bad. Oh boy. Quantum Galaxy Slayer Z. Wow. Hmm. I have no interest in maybe two. Poppy and Shen. God, fucking awful, man. Awful ass support. Awful fucking tank. Awful. People are just oblivious for the crits. We needed more damage, man. I don't know why Katarina went tank. We already have a tank, which was Makai. We needed more damage. Going in there like an absolute buffoon. Give me this. You're pretty bad at it.
The Tempest is at your command.
Pretty bad at it. Give me the supports. I'm gonna show you how to fucking support this game. Y'all can't do y'all can't fucking play support, but you can play anything else, which is crazy, dude. So crazy. Can't even fucking play a support champion like that. Awful.
With ease.
Viego's disgusting. Very good. Very good. Very good. Damn.
Your inhibitor has respawned.
recommend skipping.
Hmm. Moltres.
You and me, we got this.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Book, float us that away.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
What an idiot.
Time to find a new friend.
An ally has been slain.
As expected.
Ally has been slain. Turret plating will soon fall. Your turret has been destroyed.
Good job.
Headshot. Your turret has been destroyed.
and get hit with Gale. Oh, I'm out. Oh my god. Oh, hi, baby. How did they all do so bad? I don't know, Kate. I don't know, because they have nothing to do except troll rank. I don't know.
Shut down.
Beats me, bro.
Enemy killing spree.
Hi, baby. I love you. I was waiting for you. Are you okay now? Hello? Hello?
An ally has been slain.
Oh my god. Go in, you fucking dumbass. What are you doing? Fucking dumbass. Oh my god. Just go back. Just go back. Fucking dumbass.
I had some good sleep.
What's that?
I had some good sleep.
That's good.
Mm.
I had really good sleep too. What the fuck are you doing? Stupid people, man. No dragons. No rifts. No Atacon. The fuck is this jungler doing? Why did he pause there? Did you lag? Did you lag or something?
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has respawned.
Team is so bad, man. They're going for Baron.
Enemy rampage.
Well.
A summoner has disconnected. Defeat.
Good job, team. Well done. That was sarcasm. Hmm.
Discord is such a jealous app. It's
What?
like you gotta stay in my app or else I'm gonna kick you out.
Oh,
I
you
was
wanna?
like, am I still on Discord? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I was wondering what happened. I said something again, or I did something again.
It's such a jealous app. It'd be like, bye, bitch. Like, all right, cool, cool, whatever.
You know, watch the last episode.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I think I'm done. Well, I know it's pretty short stream.
Yeah, like I don't even know what
Because there's a
to
big ass hole in the wall. Then I was
Did you
cleaning.
what? Did you fix the hole in the wall?
No, just clean up mostly.
Oh,
There were, well, I was looking up how to fix it, but then it's a huge damage, and there are some stuff there that you can't like reinforce. It's weird because I saw it and I was like, oh, yeah, that part is blocking. Need to cut some more piece to reinforce the wall and then plaster it, you know?
oh, yeah, yeah. When my little brother was here, he did that to my wall because he
Mm.
accidentally put a hole and he fixed it. Yeah, I've seen videos on how to do it. Sometimes you need to put like 2x4 behind it, depending on how big it is.
It's
You
the
know,
size of half a window. That's how big the hole is. Or
was it put there on purpose?
yeah, because they had to drill through the lines or to fix
Mm.
the
Was
lines
there
because there's
tile behind
leaking.
it, or is just drywall?
A towel?
Tile, Tile.
Oh, tile? Yeah, there's a tile behind it.
Oh,
But it's like spaced out. So it's the drywall from my room, right? Facing my room. And then it's the pipes. And then it's the tile.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
You definitely would need to get some 2x4.
Yeah.
My daddy was a contractor.